It's nuts. No, I personally, I'd rather not see it.
Pro boxing fans here in Riyadh, Darren Barker, 5v5. We didn't think this was going to happen, but we're finally here. We're a day away, 2 days away actually. Talk to me about this one, Deontay Wilder. A lot of question marks. Seeing is that bronze bomber still there? From what you saw in the press conference today and the week, do you believe he's still there?
Yeah, saying he wants to stand over Zhang. We'll find out obviously on Saturday, but I like what I'm hearing. I've been around fighters a long time now, and I can tell if a fighter is hiding behind words. He doesn't strike me as a fighter that's doing that. There's intention in what he's saying, and look, I think everyone wants to see the old bronze bomber, the old Deontay Wilder, because he was so exciting. Every single person, you know, when they sit down at a show, whether it be at home or they're there watching it, they want to see blood, they want to see knockouts. You be honest, you want it, didn't you? Yeah. You know, look, you go back to, I've said this before, you don't want to go back, like you go back thousands of years of gladiatorial days. No one wanted to see a gladiator outpoint a lion. You know, they want to see blood, don't they? They want to see brutal finishes, and that, I believe, we will see in that fight. I'm just so excited.
Daniel Dubois, Hergovich, the big carrot that dangles is Anthony Joshua, September 21st at Wembley. How big a carrot is that for both men, and obviously the IBF belt?
Doesn't get much bigger, really, does it? A huge event against one of the sport's biggest names is massive, and yeah, it looks like a world title will be on the line as well. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. On the flip side, how demoralising, how career-shattering would a defeat be? I mean, it would be huge. So, yeah, a massive win with a huge pot of gold. That carrot you called being dangled is huge for both these fighters.
What are the fight you're looking forward to from the last three fights? Which one excites you?
Well, my old division, the middleweights, because two young fighters that really believe that they're the one that should go on and fight for a world title next. And for that, I just think, and the face-off, that was fiery. Amo Williams just would not take his eyes off of Hamza. I couldn't really tell what Hamza was doing. He had the glasses on, but still, two fighters that I struggle. I'm going back and forth on this one, similar to the ball forward. They're real 50-50s, in my opinion, those two fights. I can't really pick what my favourite fight is here. Honestly, I can't. You've got the bad blood, the needle between Craig Richards and Willie Hutchinson, and like I said, forward ball is nuts. I mean, it's what a show. What a show.
I do want to quickly, before you go, talk about the news that came out yesterday. December 21st is the rematch dates now official for Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk. I want to ask you, though, as a fighter, mentally, Johnny Nelson spoke about this on Sky today, actually, saying, listen, the main concern is Tyson's mental appetite for the rematch, knowing that Usyk has beaten him once. As a fighter, does that play in your head that somebody has beaten you once, that it's going to be a big mental battle for Tyson for the rematch? Yeah,
I think his motive, his reason for the rematch has to be legacy. I don't think money can be the sole motivation for that rematch. If I'm hearing early stages in the press conference that Tyson Fury talked about legacy, wants to go down as one of the best ever, then I'll be confident that he will go in there with full mental capability that he wants to win. I don't think money in this scenario, when you've got as much as Tyson Fury has, is enough driving force. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But don't get me wrong, this is round 13, it's a rematch that I'm really looking forward to seeing. Some rematches I could do without that, but this one.
What does Tyson, in your eyes, need to tinker? Not change completely, because he was winning.
He's got to switch on, he's got to stay switched on, because from round beginning of perhaps 3 or end of round 2 to round 7, there was only one winner there, but he just switched off a little bit. You can't switch off for a split second against someone as skilled as Usyk, because you will get found out, you get stopped. So I think it's about staying switched on, being on it from round 1 to round 12, and he's got a chance, because their middle rounds proved that.
What does Oleksandr Usyk need to do? Do you feel like just the same? A lot of people said, listen, at the start he might have not won some of them rounds, but what do you believe Oleksandr Usyk needs to do, possibly get more of a definitive victory?
Yeah, not to get too technical or tactical, and who am I to tell Usyk what to do, because he got the win, but I think a similar approach, be aggressive on the front foot. I think target the body with some of the straight shots a bit more, so he can look for that big left hand over the top. I think setting the traps, but I can't talk about tactics and technical ability when we're talking about Usyk here, or even Fury, because I'm not in their level. They're levels above. So I just think more of the same, because it works. But setting traps, very important.
Final one, Mike Tyson medically had an emergency. A lot of people are now saying, listen, Well, what do you believe should happen with that Jake Paul fight? Do you believe he should be fighting in that fight if he's in the States?
Scrap it. You know, like, I don't feel like I have the right to comment on a legend like Mike Tyson. If he feels at 57 that he's ready, fit to fight, then I love him so much. He's my favourite ever, and if he's not 100%, I mean, like, it's nuts. No, I personally, I'd rather not see it.
Darren Barker, always a pleasure, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.